Hey everybody, it's been 2 or 3 years since I've posted a video. I've since moved to a new state, new house. I'm setting up my fire alarm collection, and I figured I'd make a couple of videos just to show you guys what I've been up to and what I'm going to be setting up here. It's work in progress. I'm actually installing it right now, as you can see by the mess. So I figured this would be a good time to actually start making the videos to show you guys what I'll be doing. I have it basically set up. It's functioning. It's working. It's got battery backup. It's wired into AC. And it's set up as a single zone alarm panel right now, with a pull station and two horns, one in here and one in this room, this finished part of the basement here, which is actually going to be where everything's going to be going. I'm actually going to be putting several different horns and bells. I'm going to be putting a bunch of pull stations in, so it's going to be kind of like a display here. And you can see there I got another bell there. That's a Simplex 24 volt vibrating bell and strobe. These are this horn and the other one are both 24 volt. I also have another FCI horn that's 24 volts. And then I also have a couple of I have a Standard Electric 12 volt bell, which is a single stroke, and then I have another Simplex one coming from eBay. And I've accounted for that in the system, which I'll go through in a little bit here. But that's the plan, and I'll be making a couple more videos to show you guys how this is going to be working. But basically, it's no different than usual, with one exception, is that I've split the notification appliance circuit out into these switches so that I can determine which notification appliances run or not. Now, I'm sure there's some fire alarm techs probably screaming and yelling at their monitor saying, you're going to blow your panel out. Very, very possible. I'm fairly fairly knowledgeable in this, but I'm sure there's stuff I'm not considering. I don't have a lot of experience with this. So far, I haven't had any problems. I've been very careful about setting it up. I've been wiring it, I've been shutting the panel down properly and wiring it carefully, but I guess we'll see what happens. So basically what I have the setup here is the notification appliances come off right here, which is there's only one circuit that comes out. So I've run out of that. The resistors, by the way, are end-of-line resistors, which simulate the end-of-line resistor that you'd put in an actual system to keep the trouble lights from going on, which I'll get into in a little bit because I had a problem with that. Using standard 16-gauge speaker wire, carries low voltage just fine, comes into these switches and splits out. Horn, bell, relay, which I'll get into in a second, and an open one. So the plan is to have, I already have both horns on one circuit. Then I'm going to run that bell you saw in the other room on another circuit. I'm going to run the FCI horn, which is this one right here, which I've been told a million times is not FCI, it's Wheelock or something, but I don't know. That one's going to be on the bottom switch there. And there's the Standard Electric bell, and then these are going to be the pull stations that I'll be setting up. And so it comes out into this, and that's pretty much it. And that's working. I'll do a demonstration in a little bit. But the Standard Electric bell and any further bells that I may be using generally are 12 volt. That's a 12 volt DC bell. So what I came up with was a 24 volt DC relay, which is actually double pole, 4-pole double throw. And it's going to allow me to hook whatever I want up to it. Now, when I did initially set this up, I had a problem in that when I connect it, I would get a signal trouble. Now, the way I understand this, and I don't know the actual math behind this or the electrical reason for this, but I'm as far as I understand, the resistor, there's a monitoring circuit. Small current goes through the circuit to detect faults. And when the relay is connected, I think the resistance is too low and it turns on the signal trouble. So the solution I came up with is to use the auxiliary circuits on this panel, because when it goes into alarm, there's two auxiliary circuits that one of them is normally closed on one side and normally open on the other side. So I connected it to that. When it goes into alarm, it closes that relay, and that way, if this is going to be used, then it'll work without setting off the signal trouble. So that's pretty much the setup as it goes right now, and I'm going to be making a couple of more videos here just to show what I'm doing and how it works, and also do a system test. Thanks.